All right, how's it going, YouTube? This is JT from JT's RC Adventures. This is Arrma limitless. This is gonna be my full-on review about it and what I like and what I don't like about it. I really can't say a lot of bad stuff about this car because it is fucking amazing. I will do another video later of a stock speed run with the Castle Creations 2200 kV motor and the 8th scale. That's what this combo is. And some really cheap batteries. Some Huvo 6 cell 60C 6000 milliamp. This battery is really cheap. It's for a drone. I actually have a 4S LiPo for a drone that I've been using. And these batteries are really good. So if you want a cheap battery, try looking at that. Because I've never had any bad problems. I got a really good expensive ass battery. I think it was a Venom, but it caught on fire pretty fast, and it didn't last as long. I just bought it and I had to throw it away and dispose of it because it almost caught my house on fire. But as you guys can see here, I got a little contraption. Yeah, that's one of the bad things. If you don't have an ESC fan and, you know, a heat sink fan for your motor, it's going to overheat a lot. I live in Missouri, so it's kind of hot and humid here all the time. So depending on where you're at, you're definitely going to need one. I would recommend getting one because it overheats within one run. If you full throttle it for, you know, like not even 5 minutes, I'd say it'll heat up really fast. Yeah, stock gearing in it still. I got it to do 100 miles an hour. I'll do a video about that later, but I wanted to talk to you guys about this contraption that I have right here. I'll be making a video later, and I'm testing out a concept because, you know, why spend a whole bunch of money if you can make shit? So I'm trying to, obviously you can see I'm trying to make some fans. Yeah, so I took apart a whole bunch of controllers and stuff, and I got pieces out of them. So it actually works pretty well. Not gonna lie, it keeps keeping me cool, so I don't see why I wouldn't keep that cool. Let's plug this in so you guys can. So I made it like this so it gets direct airflow to the bottom. And that one's for the ESC. I also made some holes, but that didn't work, so I needed a fan. So yeah, there's that. Come on. Yep, it's hot as balls in here. I'm in a school bus, making a school bus house. I had to take a break because it's hot as balls, and you know what? This is the best break ever. Yeah, no, there's really not a lot of bad things about this car. I like that it's a kit that you need to, I mean, not fully put together, but, you know, electronics and stuff. So you still get to put it together. It's the first car I've ever gotten like that. Usually I get them off of Craigslist and, you know, all that fun stuff. But this car is definitely really nice. One thing you guys got to check before you run it out, like I did, make sure all your bolts and stuff are tightened, because on this arm right here, it came loose on me, and I am lucky enough that I caught it, because if I didn't, I would have lost that whole entire bolt, and yeah, that's not good. So other than that, this car is really nice. I haven't crashed it yet, thank God for that. I definitely have scraped the bottom of the wind splitter, as you guys can see, pretty nicely, and got the bottom, but we don't have a lot of flat roads here, so yeah, the stock tires are still holding up really nicely. This thing can handle, like, this thing is way better than any other car that I have ever had. And I've had a couple 1/10 scale buggies, and my 1/8 scale buggy, I got that to do 100 miles an hour too, with the same setup, but I got a 34 tooth. Since I'm having overheating problems, I don't want to put that pinion gear in this car yet until I can figure something out, because it does one run and it's dying. It's dying. But, you know, trial and error, you know. If you guys want to see a video on how to make one of these, it could potentially work. I don't know how well, but you know what? I'm going to test it, and I will definitely let you guys know. Yeah, no, this car is really nice. Really, really nice. When you're also putting it together, be careful of these screws. I stripped mine out very easily, very, very easily, because they use Loctite on them. So once you put it on, you can't take it off without having to buy another one. So I'll try to find some replacements for those. Also, the pinion gear will come off on you if you don't tighten it. I had to use some Loctite, even though they already put their standard blue stuff, which usually, you know, works. I've never really had a problem with that. But if you're going at high speeds, make sure you use Loctite, because it will come off and then you can't stop. Because it definitely happened to me the first time I took it out on a 6S battery. And it's so hot here, I actually burnt out my ESC, because that's a brand new one right there. Right there. That's a brand new one. That's the best solder job I've ever done. And it overheated after one run. And after that, I don't know what happened, because I turned it off immediately as soon as it, you know, gave me the code to shut it off. So I did, and now it doesn't work anymore. So I'm going to send it in and get it fixed. But yeah, this car is actually not too bad. Like, I love it. It's very, very fast out the box, not even gonna lie. I'll do a speed run video later, and also test these fans out and see how good they are and if they work. And if they do, do it, guys. All right, thank you. Subscribe, like, comment, talk to me, guys. Let me know what you guys want to see, because I try to make stuff, supplement things. So if you guys want to see something, comment. I'm going to try to fix some lights up for headlights on this guy, but I don't really know how to do that yet, because it's an IndyCar style, and I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on a GT body. But I'm making rear lights right now. They're just regular red lights. Well, you know, yeah. I actually had to paint them red because they were just standard little lights, but you know what? Whatever works. Alright, guys. Thanks for listening to my little rant, but have a good night, guys.